degree candidates, family members and friends, Dean Fluharty, faculty and colleagues of the School of Arts and Sciences, and distinguished guests. Welcome to the 2024 College of Liberal and Professional Studies Diploma Ceremony. I'm Vice Dean Nora Lewis, and it's wonderful to be here with you in Verizon Hall and also virtually via our live stream, and to be joined by graduates, family, and friends from around the world. On this occasion, we rejoice in the celebration of ideas and of people who embody the excellence we associate with Penn: extraordinary minds, outstanding scholarship, and endless potential. LPS students embrace and embody Benjamin Franklin's venerated principles of broad education in the fullest sense. You understand the power of education to change your lives and improve the lives of others, and you've chosen to make it a priority. The College of Liberal and Professional Studies was founded in 1894 to extend a Penn education to working adults in the city of Philadelphia. In our first year, 65 students enrolled in courses. In 2024, more than 3,000 students were enrolled in degree programs at LPS. This year, Penn will confer degrees on 503 of those LPS students. 103 of you will earn undergraduate degrees, including the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, and the Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences. 400 of you will earn master's degrees from one of 11 programs. Some of you are graduating from the Master of Liberal Arts, where you have explored the humanities and social sciences broadly and deeply. Our largest group will earn the International Master of Public Administration, where you studied interdisciplinary approaches to governance, leadership, and cross-sector collaboration to address challenges faced by nations around the world. Still others of you are earning advanced degrees in fields of study that will invigorate rapidly changing professions and address critical societal needs, including behavioral and decision sciences, environmental studies, applied geosciences, chemical sciences, organizational dynamics, and applied positive psychology. Always a positive group. Despite the varied academic careers you have pursued, each of you embodies a most powerful combination of elements. You came to Penn with purpose, a sense of the problems facing our world in the 21st century, and a sense of urgency. You brought to Penn a unique combination of intellectual talent, maturity, and a broad spectrum of experiences and accomplishments. Individually and collectively, you have enriched the discourse in Penn classrooms and throughout the academic community. So on this glorious day, we salute you, LPS students, on your laudable academic achievement. We celebrate your development into citizens of the 21st century, continuing to grow and reinvent yourselves, knowing because the doors of wisdom are never shut, that you will never stop learning. It is now my great pleasure to welcome to the podium Stephen J. Fluharty, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, and Thomas S. Gates, Jr., Professor of Psychology, Pharmacology, and Neuroscience.
Thank you, Nora. I join in welcoming all the parents, family, friends, and faculty who are here with us this afternoon, and extend an extra special welcome to the graduating students in the College of Liberal and Professional Studies. This part of the School of Arts and Sciences has long been a source of great pride for us, a place where we have the freedom to think outside of the traditional programmatic box. And in that sense, it represents the fundamental spirit of intellectual adventure that underpins any great research and teaching university. LPS courses are not confined to the classroom or laboratory. Some are offered all or in part online. And the different degrees being conferred today represent a wide range of emerging areas of knowledge. What also makes LPS special is its tradition of trailblazing students and programs. Back at the end of the 19th century, it was the first place in what would become the Ivy League to offer courses to working adults. And at the turn of the 20th century, it was the first place at Penn that allowed women to enroll in a liberal arts degree program nearly 3 decades before Penn's College for Women was founded to serve full-time women students. Many present-day LPS programs are long-standing, but LPS programmatic innovations continue, such as with our Bachelor's of Applied Arts and Sciences, the first undergraduate degree program in the Ivy League to be offered in a fully online format. The LPS students of today are a tremendous source of pride for us in arts and sciences. Each of you has a remarkable story and a reason why you came to Penn at this point in your lives for your undergraduate or master's degree. You have come to us from near and far. For some of you, Philadelphia is home, and for many of you, Penn is home. You are university or Penn Health System employees. But others have come to LPS from across the United States and as far away as Brazil, Germany, Laos, and Zimbabwe. In fact, 21 countries in all. You arrived at Penn with a wide range of occupational backgrounds. Among you are a pharmaceutical executive, a writer/school bus driver, and members of the Philadelphia Ballet and the Philadelphia Union soccer team. Several of you are either active duty members of the military or military veterans, and we're so proud to have you here as part of our campus community. In fact, let's give them a hand for their service. From here, you are going on to do incredible things. Many of you are entering top graduate programs around the country. During your time here at Penn, each and every one of you has contributed something unique to the dynamic learning environment of LPS. One need only look at the outstanding work you have done here to be inspired. Joe Barreto, the Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences program, one of the school's dean scholars, worked in a lab in the Department of Neuroscience in Penn's Perelman School of Medicine, conducting independent research on the effect of genes associated with autism spectrum disorder and schizophrenia. Linda Pang, of the Masters of Science in Organizational Dynamics, did a capstone project looking at how we can bring playfulness to work in any industry to increase job satisfaction and retention rates. And Emily Rigo of the Masters of Environmental Studies program did a capstone project based on her work with the association Crop Life International, looking at the application of virtual reality technology to train farmers on sustainable agricultural practices. Through all of your stories runs a common thread, something that you brought with you to Penn and is more important than anything that we have taught you here. It is your extraordinary perseverance in learning. We're proud of all of today's graduates for their determination. So many of you have taken time out from the rest of your life or your job with a mission to better both your own life and, importantly, that of others. Perhaps your diploma should come with a set of red and blue pen-embossed juggling balls. You are the masters of multitasking, and all in the name of acquiring knowledge. Take that passion for learning, combine it with the life experience that you all brought with you, and stir into the mix the intellectual resources of a great university, including wonderful teachers like Virginia Millar and Sally Willings. Recipients of this year's LPS Teaching Awards. And what you end up with is a potent recipe for academic achievement and impactful lives. All of us in the Penn community are inspired by your ambition and your love of learning, and are reminded that a prosperous life is one in which we never cease to inquire, to create, and to discover. It is also one in which we never stop using what we learn to evolve as individuals and to transform the world around us. Based on everything that you have accomplished so far, I know that you will continue to learn, grow, and inspire all of us in your future pursuits. On behalf of the School of Arts and Sciences, I am delighted to welcome today's graduates into our family of Penn alumni. We are in awe of your achievements and wish you great success in all that lies ahead. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Fluharty. Now I'm honored to introduce this year's graduation speaker, Dr. Michael Weisberg, Bess W. Hyman Professor's Distinguished Professor and Chair of Philosophy at Penn. Dr. Weisberg is also the interim director of Penn's Perry World House, the editor-in-chief of the journal Biology and Philosophy, and director of the Galapagos Education and Research Alliance. A longtime faculty partner of LPS and an early innovator in online education, Dr. Weisberg has taught philosophy of science courses for the Master of Liberal Arts and developed scientific reasoning courses for the online Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences. LPS is one of the places where you see the most educational innovation in the university, he notes. I've been working with LPS since the beginning of my time at Penn, and I feel very proud of the people I get to work with. The feeling is mutual, Professor Weisberg. Dr. Weisberg is the author of Simulation and Similarity, Using Models to Understand the World, and co-author of the landmark photographic study of the Galapagos, Galapagos Life in Motion. He has served as an advisor to the Republic of Maldives, Republic of Palau, and Republic of Fiji. As a senior negotiator at the United Nations climate conferences, he recently returned from the 2023 Conference of the Parties, COP28, in Dubai. Earlier this month, he received the School of Arts and Sciences' highest teaching award, the Ira Abrams Memorial Award for Distinguished Teaching. He received his PhD and MA in philosophy from Stanford University and a BS in chemistry and BA in philosophy with highest distinction from the University of California at San Diego. Please join me in welcoming Professor Michael Weisberg.
Deans Fluharty and Lewis, distinguished faculty colleagues, families of our LPS graduates, honored guests, and most importantly, members of the graduating class of 2024, let me add my warmest welcome and deepest congratulations to all of you. I hope that the beauty and elegance of this room that we're in, a place that represents a celebration of some of the greatest creative works in human history, will inspire all of us as we remember the importance of what we are celebrating today. I also want to acknowledge a very important group of people in this room. All of our graduates know that without the enormous support and sacrifice from so many people, it wouldn't have been possible to get to this wonderful day. So can we thank all of the parents and grandparents, spouses and children, chosen family and dear friends who have supported our graduates materially and spiritually. Thank you to all of you, and congratulations to you as well. For me, like many faculty colleagues, graduates from the College of Liberal and Professional Studies are a very special group. The more than 500 of you who are graduating today come from 21 countries, studying 14 degree programs. For some of you, this is a first university degree. Others are veterans, others in the middle of your careers, and still others have decided to return to study after a career of working. You bring so many unique perspectives and insights to our classes and our community, and it gives all of us on this stage the greatest pleasure to look out on you and to celebrate with you today. Dean Lewis often says that the power of our LPS college is that it gives students the skills they need to thrive in a global, changing society. And we live in a time where it's easy to give simple and prepared answers to questions about what skills do we need to live in a global and changing society. I'm sure your social media feeds, like mine, are full of advertisements of people willing to do just that. But at the University of Pennsylvania, we've thought a lot about what this means, going all the way back to the beginning. And since it's Penn, as you all know, that means going back to our founder, Benjamin Franklin. So in 1749, Benjamin Franklin wrote an essay which we think of as the founding document of our university, and it was called Proposals Relating to the Education of Youth in Pennsylvania. The Proposals is a remarkable essay in many respects, and if you'll permit me in my professorial role to give you homework today, I think you should all read it when the celebrations are over and you go home tonight. But I want to tell you a little bit about it and about Franklin's ideas for our institution. So Franklin was very much a product of his intellectual time. He was what we now call an Enlightenment thinker. He saw the project of building a religiously tolerant and rationally oriented colony in Pennsylvania, and later a new nation without a king and without a national religion, as the ultimate expression of human flourishing. You probably know that Franklin was interested in everything, from physics to politics, printing technology to more efficient swimming, but he saw that the foundation of all of these things was education, something that he had to acquire for himself by reading borrowed books, but something that he hoped to eventually build a great institution to do for others. So when Franklin started sketching out a plan for our university, he described what he thought our studies should look like. And here's what he said. He said, as to their studies, it would be well if they would be taught everything that is useful and everything that is ornamental. But art is long and their time is short, so it is therefore proposed that they learn those things that are likely to be most useful and most ornamental. So most useful and most ornamental, what could he possibly mean? Well, I've heard people over the years try to argue that this means we should be teaching the latest business trend or the content of the newest self-help book. And maybe we should do those things, but it's not what Franklin meant, nor is it the education that you've received in LPS. Franklin thought that the most useful subjects were history, geography, and morality, and a few others. And I'm sure if he was alive today, he'd add environmental science, behavioral and decision science, public administration, positive psychology, and all the other LPS degrees as well. But as an Enlightenment thinker, Franklin was obsessed with the question of how can we educate free people? Free not just in the sense that they weren't subjects of the king, but free-thinking people. And he thought, like the philosopher Immanuel Kant would write a few decades later, that to be free was to be liberated from self-inflicted immaturity. It meant learning how to think for yourself, to use your understanding without guidance from another, to not be buffeted along in the ideas of everyone around you, but to form your own ideas and to learn how to justify them. Sapere aude, Kant wrote in a Franklinian spirit, dare to be wise, have the courage to use your understanding. And Franklin, like Kant, thought we achieve this only through education, not about the hyper-specific practical skills that you'll need for your next job, but through learning history, through learning languages, through learning literature, and dare I say, through learning philosophy as well. So by learning these things, he argued, we'll create not just an educated workforce, but the free thinkers needed to build the new nation he was imagining. We don't know exactly what skills we'll need in the future, but we do know that we will need to be able to think freely. So the history of our great university, including its newest chapter, the graduating class of 2024, is part of the story of building a new nation. Your achievements as individuals are worthy of the greatest celebration, but that's not all. You are continuing Franklin's project of building a nation of truly free people. And that is worth celebrating. So I'd like to take the next few minutes to tell you a few stories about my own intellectual journey, which I hope you'll agree reflect these ideals. So the first one is from the beginning of my career. Way back in the mid-2000s, Paul Snigalski, who's now our undergraduate dean, and I were both assistant professors doing the things that assistant professors do, teaching, doing research, trying to get tenure. And Paul and I had gotten to know one another because he's one of the most creative evolutionary biologists at Penn, and my little corner of philosophy of science concerned foundational questions in evolutionary biology. Neither one of us had a particular interest in public life or even thought very much about how the esoteric topics we were working on, him on the evolution of the mutation rate, me on the use of simple models and computer simulations to understand complex biological systems, had any relevance to public life. But then all of a sudden, we both read in the newspaper that a group of teachers in Dover, Pennsylvania, a small town about 100 miles from campus, were standing up against a school district that had asked them to teach a version of creationism instead of evolutionary biology. I remember Paul saying to me, "We have to find a way to support these teachers. They are being extraordinarily brave." So we played a small part in what came to be called the Dover Panda Trial, which was named after the creationist textbook that the district wanted to teach. At first, it was simply Paul and me writing an open letter and was co-signed by many colleagues, including Dean Fluharty, supporting the brave teachers and reaffirming their understanding of biology. But as parents of the students in the school brought a lawsuit against the district, it became clear that some of what I had studied in graduate school about scientific method turned out to be some of the key issues that the trial would turn on. And so I was able to advise the plaintiff's attorneys on these matters. In particular, much of the case turned on what it meant for something to be scientific as opposed to dogma. And this is a much discussed issue in my field, philosophy of science, and those of you today who are graduating with the BAAS degree might remember I talked about it in your scientific reasoning course. So unexpectedly, those issues, once seen as obscure and academic in the pejorative sense, were at the heart of one of the most significant First Amendment trials of this century. Now, not only did the teachers win the case, but I think that Judge Jones's decision is not only excellent and correct as a legal analysis, but it's also a terrific introduction to the relevant issues in philosophy of science. So after that, more sensible scholars than me, like Dean Snegowski, would return to the lab in the classroom. But that experience changed how I began to think about my scholarship. And so alongside my regular work of research and teaching philosophy, I started more concretely working on topics connected to public life, as well as leading a series of global engagements. I've had the great honor to take students, alumni, and fellow researchers to all 7 continents. I've established a research site in Galapagos, and in the last few years, I've had a chance to work on global climate policy, supporting the ministers and lead negotiators of small island developing states, including Maldives, Jamaica, Palau, and Fiji, at the United Nations climate conferences. And so the second story I want to tell you is a little bit about the latter, and about 2 remarkable ministers that I had the pleasure of working with in this setting. Let me set the scene for you. So I had been in the resort town of Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt for more than 2 weeks. My hotel had a beautiful view of the Red Sea that I got a longing glimpse of every morning. I'm actually a scuba diver. But after that glimpse, it was off to work, not to return to the wee hours of the morning. No scuba, no snorkeling, not even a dip in the ocean. Instead, I was sitting inside windowless meeting rooms that looked more like aircraft hangars than a beach resort. Tens of thousands of people from around the world had descended on this desert town for the United Nations Climate Conference COP27. And if you've never been to one of these conferences, you should think of it as a many-ring circus. The large outer ring was essentially a trade show open to businesses and the public. You'd find there the latest climate tech and green business ideas were being showcased. Further towards the inside of the circus begins the Blue Zone. This is an area controlled by the UN, and hence it's actually international territory for those weeks. And access to this zone requires accreditation, so you'll find advocates, NGOs, university students and faculty, but most importantly, country representatives. And here it's more like an academic conference, but instead of biochemistry in one room and macroeconomics in another, you have the Singaporean pavilion in one room and the Ecuadorian pavilion in another. And then still further towards the center is the heart of the matter, the 1,000 or so people that actually negotiate climate agreements, which nowadays means developing the details of the Paris Agreement and how that agreement will be implemented. And so for the last 5 years, I've been privileged to be in this inner ring working with these small island states, Maldives, Palau, Jamaica, and Fiji. Now, as exciting as it is to be in the room where it happens, there are no windows. The food and coffee is terrible, unless you know the trick, which is to head to the Australian pavilion because they bring baristas as delegates. The days are ultra long, the discussions are tense, and some of the most important issues are hammered out late at night in what the UN calls, in language that only the UN could invent, the informal consultations. So in Egypt, I had the privilege to support 2 of the most talented and brave women I've ever worked with. I was a senior advisor to Minister Amnath Shana and State Minister Haja Nassim, who represented the Maldives in these climate negotiations. So for those of you that have not been there, Maldives is a small country of over 1,000 low-lying islands, about 600 miles southwest of India. The average elevation of Maldives is 3 feet above sea level. So the country is extremely vulnerable to sea level rise associated with climate change. And as such, Maldives has for a long time been the leading voice globally on climate action. Maldives has been instrumental in helping set the global goal for climate mitigation to 1.5, that is, holding the average global temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial temperatures. But as you know, despite some real progress, we're still very far behind where we need to be. And so 2 other aspects of climate policy have become increasingly relevant in recent years. The first is building resilience to climate impacts, and the second is addressing the losses and damages caused by climate change. This second topic, loss and damage, was for decades considered the third rail of climate politics. No one in their right mind, it was said, would take it on. The countries that had historically emitted the most greenhouse gases, like the United States, and the emerging economies that were now emitting huge amounts of greenhouse gases with more to come, wanted absolutely nothing to do with this issue because it looked like they would inevitably be asked to pay for these losses. So when Minister Shana told me that she intended to get loss and damage done at COP27, I almost choked on my coffee. How on earth were we going to get 193 countries to come to an agreement where for many decades they weren't even willing to discuss the topic? Well, it's a very long story, and one that has incredible highs and astonishing lows. It's a story of arguing and cajoling, writing speeches and leaking to the press, but in the end we actually did it. We achieved what everyone said was impossible. We got 193 countries to agree to establish new funding arrangements, including a new fund, to address the loss and damage due to climate change. It was a hugely vindicating victory, especially for Maldives and for the countries most vulnerable to climate change. But there are a number of important things I learned from working with Minister Shana and Minister Haja, lessons that are relevant to all of us as we celebrate today, but also lessons that show Franklin's wisdom in focusing our Penn community on what was most useful and most decorative, and I'd like to share those. One of the most important diplomatic tools that we can learn through the study of history is sometimes called opening the aperture. When 2 sides are locked into a zero-sum dispute, sometimes both sides get more of what they want by asking for more of each other, not less of each other. Coming into Egypt, many developing countries were adamant that they wanted a new international fund to address loss and damage, and that is all they wanted. And developed countries were opposed, saying the existing international system was adequate. So if you'll forgive an oversimplification, what we did was to say yes and. We want both a fund and to embrace, but also enhance, the existing international system. And by arguing for this widened space, compromise and agreement were possible. And that takes me to the second important lesson, which is related to the first, and it's the power of a simple and vivid way of describing your idea. Dare I say, finding the most decorative way of describing it. It wasn't going to be very compelling to the United States or the European Union or China or Saudi Arabia to say, we want it all. Everyone always wants more. The key for us was to have a simple way of describing the kind of system that we wanted. So we adopted the metaphor of a mosaic, a complete picture made of many pieces, not all of which you might naturally think are matching, but when you bring them all together, they create a coherent whole. Loss and damage needed a mosaic of solutions, we argued. And we soon found that even the countries that opposed our position were using our metaphor in our framework. And when that happens, half the battle is already won. And the third lesson, and this brings us back to the beginning, back to Franklin, is that I learned the importance of bravery. In this case, I don't mean bravery against the background of physical threat, although Minister Haja and Minister Shana had plenty of that, having been democracy advocates during a time of coups and dictatorship in their country, but rather having the courage of your convictions and the mental strength to defend your view, even as a very small country and in opposition to giant, powerful countries who opposed you. So I often imagine David and Goliath, or a tiny figure defying all odds to hold back the giant walls or boulders that stand to crush it. Or as Franklin would say, I'm reminded of the best models among the ancients, people who were especially wise and especially brave and who changed the course of history. And in this case, we did so by being bold, by setting aside conventional wisdom, by thinking about new ideas for ourselves, and by relentless advocacy, even in the face of incredibly unpleasant and sometimes downright nasty personal opposition. Minister Shauna dared us to be wise and dared us to think in new ways. The day after it was over, I received a text I'll never forget. Minister Hodges said, "We really shook the pillars of heaven, didn't we?" So I've wandered pretty far from where I started, but I hope I've given you a little insight about how with remarkable people and with the intellectual tools that are the most practical and the most ornamental, all of us can make little corrections to the course of history. My hope for all of our graduates is that you will find opportunities to do the kinds of things that I have. You have honored us, faculty, by being our students, and now we hope that you can take what you've learned here and use it to think boldly and freely and help shake the pillars of heaven yourselves. My deepest and most sincere congratulations to all of you.
Thank you so much, Professor Weisberg. The next part of our ceremony gives us an opportunity to recognize all those whose art and genius, inspiration, and dedication have guided our graduating students to the finish line and beyond. First, as Professor Weisberg said, I would like to acknowledge all the families and friends in the audience here and online who have provided support to your graduates and made countless sacrifices to help them complete their degrees. You share in that achievement, and today is your celebration too. I would also like to thank the staff of the College of Liberal and Professional Studies for the important roles they have played in your success. Would LPS staff please stand and let us recognize you? At Penn, we have an embarrassment of riches when it comes to our faculty. These individuals know and love the subject matter they teach, as you just heard, and most importantly, they hold in high regard their LPS students. We honor all the fine faculty teaching in LPS programs and thank them for their inspiration and commitment. My faculty. At this time, I invite Dr. Chris Raberman, Assistant Vice Dean for LPS, to the podium to recognize our Teaching and Student Government Award recipients.
At this time, I would like to recognize both Virginia Millar and Sarah Willig, who were recognized in a school ceremony on May 2nd. Virginia won the College of Liberal and Professional Studies Award for Distinguished Teaching in Undergraduate and Post-Baccalaureate Programs. Sarah won the College of Liberal and Professional Studies Award for Distinguished Teaching in Professional Graduate Programs. Please join me in congratulating them both, and will you please stand up? Okay, so, and now we move on to the point in the ceremony where we recognize the LPS Gov executive officers. So at this time, I would like to ask the following students to please stand. Sydney Idwao Chai, the co-president. Phoenix Renee Shalom, co-president. And August Grafon Waldberg, the Vice President of Finance. On behalf of LPS, we appreciate all the hard work and dedication you gave to LPS Gov. Thank you for all that you did in your time with us to support our graduate students.
The moment is finally here. We will now proceed to recognize our degree candidates. Dr. Raberman?
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences please come forward?
Our first graduate, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree, Michael Heath. The following graduates are graduating with a Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences degree. Jessica Renee Yu. Rafael Enrique Alvarez Febo. Anna Nicole Atwell. Shanita Pamela Bagley. Joe Daniel Barretto, recipient of the 2024 Dean's Scholar for Undergraduate Programs. Trevor Bradley Beecham, recipient of the Ronald J. Caridi Award. Deborah Bennett. Nathan S. Bloom. Emma Boltz. Sydney Paige Bronstein. Melissa D. Brown. Kimberly Ann Chambers. Christina L. Clark, recipient of the LPS Distinguished Service Award. Shane Cannon Coolbaugh. Fernanda Correa de Oliveira, recipient of the Association of Alumni Continuing Education Award. Kevin Wilson David. Evelyn H. D. Santana. Drew Michael Demas. Molly Mae Dunn. Giselle Ebu. Ernesto Maldonado Encarnacion. Erica Evans Joffrey. Aya Gouda. Suzanne R. Gwilliam. Naoko Ishibashi. Darlene Annette Jackson. Wade Alexander Kirkpatrick IV. Rebecca Knight. Alexander Fox Kohler. Andy Land. Amy Yee Lee. Mumu Lee. Stone Mays. Erin Faye McLean, recipient of the LPS Award for Academic Achievement in the Natural Sciences. Neil Amani Mendoza. Xinjing Meng. Caroline Milstead. Dash Oilman Williams. Eve Sharita Wangrawa. Kathleen Marie Probe. Marco Riesco Almanacid. Alice Louise Russell. April Autumn Sultana. Elizabeth Sullivan Tompkins. Asia R. Trask. Oak Troyce. Max Ronald Willett. Gavin Dean Winchell. Lamon Yolchieva.
Okay. Will the candidates for the degrees of Global Master of Public Administration and International Master of Public Administration, please? Oh, I'm sorry. BFA, sorry. I jumped the gun. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts please come forward? Sorry about that.
This is in coordination with the Pennsylvania Academy of the Fine Arts. Ava Marguerite Heights. Anna Jean Hoppel. Nicole Catherine Meyer. Clay Tenhula. Abigail Villaqueran Avila.
Okay. Now, will the candidates for the degrees of Global Master of Public Administration and International Master of Public Administration please come forward?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Charlotte Wen. I'm here to present the graduates of the GMPA and IMPA program. The first one is 行政照. Scarlett Lin. Hi. 鲁玉成. Su Yuchen. Wen Jianchen. Yi Hechen. 易志成、润之代、秦文邓、何章邓、易元丁、蒙蒙涵、玉玄度、不圆凡、释家凡、苏慧甘、杨固、易切徐、子非胡、若尘黄、子圣黄、程经、天赐阳、文其经、恩义礼、嘉兴礼、宗翰礼、致君陵、长留、易志流、殷玄履、嘉诚妮、嘉兴妮、是韩琦、月秋、邦陶饶、 加燕生、加陈颂、季阳文、常王、金义王、林明王、齐王、资义王、义玄卫、丸林勤吾、冲阳许、韩许、施曼许、袁晨许、岳轩、凯西 Alex Yang. Kai Xi received 2 prestigious awards. One is the President and Provost Honor for developing new initiatives in graduate and professional student life. The other is Penn Asian American Community House Leadership and Advocacy Award. Congratulations, Alex Yang. 辛同阳、若曦元、天意增、盛然章、一桥照、玉涵正、美林中、玉玄中、紫玄州、金玉州、义闽州、越州、玉泉州、 义珠。Last but not least, 新苗珠。
Okay, will the candidates for the degree of Master of Liberal Arts please come forward?
Olivia Camposano. Shangyi Fei. Jianshu Chu. Ritika Debnat. Penelope Claire Fossa. Emma Catherine Hall. Tyler John Kishenman. Xingshan Li. Jamie Lee Marandola. Michelle Lynn Pressbury. Xiaoyang Ren. Mark Joseph Sheem. Bailin Wang. Shunhing Wang. Lance Ye. Samuel Scott Yoder. Jibo Yuan. Yushuan Zhou. Yibing Wang.
Okay, will the candidates for the degree of Master of Chemical Sciences please come forward?
Qing Sheng Dai. Jia Deng. Yaxin Fan. Xu Yao Gang. Yi Liu Hu. Kevin Alexander Lee. Jia Chi Lee. Taining Lee. Congratulations. Wen Chi Lee. Master of Chemical Sciences Capstone Research Award in Material Chemistry. Yani Liu. Master of Chemical Sciences Capstone Research Award in Organic Chemistry. Sai Sanjeev Nahidi. Master of Chemical Sciences Leadership Award. Neelavro Pal. Hangzhong Chao. Irde Manash Shah. Jikun Wang. Dongsheng Yang. Tian Hang Yi Zhao. Master of Chemical Sciences Capstone Award in Physical Chemistry.
Yep, no worries. Okay. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Environmental Studies please come forward?
Yu Hao Chen. Ria Chowdhury. Vanessa Christabel. Molly Flanagan.
Mary Elizabeth Fuchs. Thunvi GS. Kathleen Lauren Haas. Grace Ellen Hassler. Michael Anthony Hopkins. Norhan Sabri Ibrahim. Desier Isaacson. Maxie Marie Johnson. Derek Taylor Jones. Haley Emma Kearns. Claire L. Kim. Amanda Kohlmeyer. Emma Cora. Ritika Kumbarak. Gabrielle Lent. Clover Liu. Suki Liu. Chen Chi Regina Mao. Emily Garriston Maroney. Mary Beth Melcher. Michael Muldoon. Phoebe Fisher Murray. Benjamin Myers. Bo Thomas Nash. Recipient of the Earth and Environmental Science Award for Excellence in Environmental Studies. Warren Nglovu. Anissa Nuran Tono. Antonia Offen. Marissa Marguerite O'Neill. Ankita Patil. Declan Michael Patterman. Anindita Rajesh. Emily Ann Rigo. Recipient of the LPS Gov Community Impact Award. Rashan Selamai. Athena Maria Sargos. Hannah Schwalberg. Marin Sklan. Recipient of the Frederick N. Skatina Award for Excellence in Research. Tara Spears. Aubrey Marie Tews. Margaret Tolkash. Shujin Wang. Alicia Marie Ramirez. Hannah Wynn. Shunran Yang. Claudia Long Yi Yu. Hong Zhao. Lingzi Margaret Zong. Jingyi Zhang.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Applied Geosciences please come forward?
Edward Martin. Liqua Sifuso Nduluvo. winner of the EES Award for Excellence in Applied Geosciences. Jennifer Ann Schoenstein.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science in Organizational Dynamics and Master of Philosophy in Organizational Dynamics please come forward?
Amber L. Abercrombie. Carolyn Marie Amaradio. Anthony Lewis Banks. Joanna Irene Cassidy. Sydney Edio Chai. Jordan Evan Cooper. Alexander Kyle Darling. Ralph Bell Diorio III. Amelia Hahn. Markalina Cindy Kumala Hayati. Erica June Hildenbrand. Faculty Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement in the Organizational Dynamics Program. Anne Yuhan Huang. The Paul J. Korshin Award for Academic Excellence. Caitlin E. Johnstone. Josephine Elizabeth Lewis. Yang Ni. Malaya Overton. Linda L. Peng. Chujun Shi. Alima A. Redding. Lori Ellen McCaffrey. Anna Lisa Russo. Andrea Michelle Rycroft. Yan Shu. Jairong Wang. Suchi Wang. Nathan Hao Wu, recipient of the LPS Gov Excellence in Leadership Award. Alketa Katie Zori. Royu Shin. Jordan Lee Yanoshik. Akanksha Khanna. Lixian Shi.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Behavioral and Decision Sciences please come forward? One moment, there is one more Master of Science of Organizational Dynamics student.
Johnson Zhu.
Okay, now, will the candidates for the degree of Master of Behavioral and Decision Sciences please come forward?
Ifechi Nkemnere Akanire. Elizabeth M. Andrew. Yang Bei. Anushka Asit Bansali. Diego Zuma Cadena Carizales. Jose Antonio Carreras Tarta. Grace Angela Chen. Samuel Christopher. Tarlin Samimi Tayush. Liran Feng. Roberta Flores Legarada. Julia Catherine Ford. Antonio Grumzer. Yawen Jiang. Ritika Kolsa. Avery Beckett Kirschbaum. Krishleen Kaur Kohli. Ricky Khan. Marguerite Helene Kotze. David Langner. Zixuan Lao. Muyao Li. Shanchi Ma. Ileana Caterina Manzanilla Africana. Trisha Tiren Nagpal. Jared Raymond Nelson. Maya Niweglowska. Andres Oliveros Gonzalez. Vartika Parasramka. Ana Victoria Pimienta Ibarra. Clayton Taylor Platt, Jr. Ignacio Javier Rosales Romo Leroy. Wan Yi San. Saumya Seth, recipient of the LPS Gov Excellence in Leadership Award. Phoenix Renee Shalom. Mia Sharda Shelton. Palashi Singhal. Watana Sativan. Liyuyu Tang. Blake Joshua Velick. Rob Ventre. Ruihia Wang. Lichi Shu. Taojing Yuan. Laura Ayers Zaneski. Shuqi Zhang. Shuchen Zhang. Xinyi Zhao. And Grace R. Lee.
Last but not least, will the candidates for the degree of Master of Applied Positive Psychology please come forward?
Noah Henry Adams. Christopher Antonio. David Yuri Perez. Abigail Paige Blyler, 2024 Dean Scholar for Professional Master's Programs. Jacqueline Christine Antoinette Balaji. And Maximilian. Diego Burger Araújo Santos. Patricia Adelfa Cantu. Marnie Carlisle. Daniela Cepeda. Vishwas Bharti Choksi. Virginia Kiefer Corrigan. Shay Marie Diamond. Antonio Jazir Dill Word. Brianna Lindsay Donaldson. Sahar Emambash. Kirsten Magic Fear. Kirk Flato. Jason Godley. Niels Joseph Gott. William Harry Groner. Harry David Hofer. Joshua Wayne Howard. Roger William Irwin. Ala Klimenko. Recipient of the Christopher Peterson Memorial Fellowship Award. Corinne Rochelle Neese. Why Man Lie. Recipient of the Bei Shan Tang Scholarship. Sonia Renee Looney. Daniel Nicole Librand. Joad Alejandra Bonet Masters. Ashley Michael. Jeffrey Miller. Lindsay Jean Nindle. Elizabeth Ann O'Neill Murig. Jacqueline K. Peltier. Molly Maxine Peterson. Praveen Paun Anbalagan. Lanice Levon Rice. Recipient of the LPS Gov Resilience Award. Justin Rindos. Kezia Costa Castellano. Carla Camille Herreria Russo. Eileen Haley Brenner Schaefer. Ava Shahi. Bhavan Singh. Patty Stephen. Stephanie Rebecca Tuzignant. Gaia Human Borrero. Mariam Bahradian. Recipients of a Christopher Peterson Memorial Fellowship Award. Pui Man, Anna Wong. Solat Iqbal Zedi. Kenneth Zhou.
Wow, let's give all of our graduates another hand. Okay, we're not quite done. Not quite done. We're almost done. We're almost done, but we're not quite done. Degree candidates of the class of 2024, Penn has already benefited from your extraordinary contributions to life and learning in our community. Society now deserves to benefit from your excellence, engagement, and commitment. My congratulations again to all of you. This brings us to the end of the formal part of the ceremony, but I would ask, would the audience please remain in your seats until the conclusion of the recessional. Following the recessional, I invite you all to join us in the plaza outside Verizon Hall. And if everyone could just proceed directly there so we can keep the doorways clear. Thank you very much. Graduates, please rise.